Hey, what's up guys, BY Gaming here. So in this video, I'm basically going to be touching upon a pretty sensitive topic, and I'm pretty sure some people watching this video will get triggered, but it doesn't matter. I figured that this would be as good a time as any to make this kind of video because I'd been wanting to for a while now since I started to notice this popping up repeatedly. So yeah, stay tuned for the video, and in the meantime, if you have not already, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So if you go here to the side, you can see that there are a number of offers here. For example, the rank up offer for Super Dream and Satman, right? We see these kinds of things all the time for the breeding monster that always takes place in the very beginning where there's like a new book and so on and so forth, right? You can just basically spend money, basically ranking this monster up. And you can see right here, you get like 7,000 cells for $200. And, I basically want to give people incentive to stop purchasing these things. If you're watching this video and you know who you are, I do believe that the reason why they keep doing this is because there is a market for it. However small it is, whatever small percentage of players it is who are buying these offers, I want to please offer you incentive to perhaps not do this because I feel like it would be in the good interest of the entire community who plays Monster Legends to kind of eliminate these offers, because in general it is a very pay to win mechanic, right? You spend $200 and you get 7,000 cells for the monster, which instantly allows you to rank it up, right? And obviously the people who have the money to buy these will be getting ahead in the game. And I understand it's like people are probably going to be saying, well, if it's my money, why can't I just do what I want with it? And I understand that. I totally do. It's like if you work hard for it and you just, want to enjoy something, that's one thing. But I just want to give you guys incentive and, make you guys understand that in general, when you guys do this, you're allowing this kind of behavior on the developer's part to continue. You're basically allowing people to think that this is okay. Same thing with the era shop. If you go here, right from the very beginning of the era, you can see that they're offering, let's scroll over here, the Nebula over here packs, and it's pretty much the same. It was the same with the Ludum, right? Basically, you can spend like $300 and get like enough Ludum, or in this case, Nebula, to rank up a new monster to rank 5 immediately. So it's just like, the reason when I look at this, that this tips me off is because it's pretty obvious that the reason why these things go on sale is because there are in fact people who buy it. If no one bought this, they would not put this here. That's my, personal opinion. I feel like the reason why this is here is because there is incentive to put it up on sale. People do buy these. So if you are one of those people who buys these things, I would, ask that you reconsider and, just really consider just not purchasing this stuff from now on. Somebody in my comment section actually made this idea where, okay, we should just stop buying things and, basically, I don't want to use the word force, but kind of just, incentivize the developers to change the way the game works. And I definitely believe that is something that should happen. I know a handful of people take great pride in spending money in the game because it's like, all right, well, if I, spend this money, that, in my opinion, gives these things value in my eyes. It's like the higher the price in general that you spend for something, the more you want to believe it's worth it. But I just want to give you guys also incentive. Again, I'm not telling you how to spend your money, but I would also ask you, like, if you could get, let's say, I don't know, a car. Even if you were really rich, let's say, and you could buy a car just like straight up for like $20,000 without even thinking about it. Would you rather, do that if it was, grossly overpriced, overvalued, or spend like $5,000, right? It's like if you could get that same car for $5,000, maybe some people would feel like they wouldn't want it as much anymore because it quote unquote wouldn't be as valuable. And, some people may get a kick out of spending a few $100s on the game because it's like, that's so cool. Like, I feel like it has value because I'm, paying a high price tag for it. But again, I want to ask you guys in general to think about the community as a whole. I feel like if these things were eliminated, they would have to find a new way to kind of balance things out. And so I would really want to give you guys incentive to stop buying these packages. If you're, watching this video and you're thinking about doing this, or you continuously have done this for the last few eras, please consider not doing this, so that these offers go away and the developers actually have to find a new way to balance out the game for everybody. I know that's a pretty tough thing to do if you guys are paying for an advantage in the game, but I would definitely think about this, and this is coming from someone who used to do this kind of stuff. I used to pay a lot of money in this game, but after realizing, not only the fact that, I was basically feeding into the idea that it's okay to, charge hundreds of dollars for stuff in the game, I also realized that the stuff goes out of style very, very rapidly in the game, right? So it's like something that's hot today will not be hot in a few months, and all this money is going to be going to waste. And, some people, again, they don't really care, right? If you got deep pockets, why do you need to care? But in general, I would definitely say that, in future eras, it's unlikely that this is ever going to change if people keep buying this stuff. So I would just say, please think about that. Again, it's like even if you have the money to buy this, would you rather spend more or less? That's the question, right? I'm not saying that they shouldn't charge any money at all, right? They deserve to make money for all the hard work they put into it. I do appreciate it as a player, all the work that, and the effort that they put into developing the game. But in general, I feel like the in-app purchases are way, way overpriced, and it just doesn't really seem like it should ever be that way. Back when I played a game called Dead Trigger, I think I was like in 9th grade at the time. It's like a zombie shooting game. The original one, you buy one $12 in-app purchase, and you actually have enough resources to get through the entire game and almost unlock anything so long as you continue playing it. I feel like, you can argue how much the game should charge for these kinds of in-app purchases, but I believe that there should be in-app purchases in the game that actually carry you for the whole game. That's the way I feel it should be. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but that's just my personal opinion. I feel like there should be something in the game where you buy it once and, you have some advantage for the entire game, right? That would actually give me incentive to spend $20 or, $50 or whatever the case is once, right? I really don't feel like, paying hundreds of dollars every single season, because that's really what you're going to be doing, right? Or, at the very least, like at least $100, right? If you're doing if it lasts 5 months and you're doing the Legends Pass, that's going to be like $100, right? It's like, I don't want to keep doing that. And same thing with these purchases over here on the side. So long as people are buying this, so long as these offers have an audience, they're going to keep popping up, and the developers are going to keep running the game the way that it has been run, for the past, I don't know how long. So if you're watching this, please consider, stopping the purchasing of all these things. And, I think it's going to be for the good of everybody, because so long as people buy it, again, they're going to think there's nothing wrong with this and they're going to keep on doing it. But if there is a dwindling audience, they're going to have no choice but to change it. Somebody in my comments actually pointed this out, and I definitely believe that, yeah, as a community, we could change this if we wanted to. So please consider hopping on this train if you are watching this video and you buy things. It's not that, I want to, quote unquote, eliminate your advantage in the game or, tell you how to spend your own money. But in general, it's like, just think about the community as a whole. It would be doing yourself a favor as well. It's like, at the end of the day, why wouldn't you want to spend less money on anything you could? It doesn't depreciate the value. I just want to point that out. And, it's going to make this game better, right? I definitely believe that, again, the developers are entitled to doing certain things because of their hard work. But at the same time, I don't want to encourage this kind of thing, because it is just ridiculous to keep, and this is not the only kind of offer that shows up. They have rank up offers like this all the time, and they also incentivize you to buy the pass as well, because you get a discount and you get more things. So it's like basically stacked perks. The more you buy, the more, the better things get for you in the game. And I definitely don't want to ever encourage this kind of behavior. I definitely think that it should be something like in, the original Dead Trigger days, where you buy like one thing and, that actually sets you up for a while. Maybe you can make it a little bit more extreme in this case, because the game doesn't end here. But, yeah, I definitely think there should be something that is more permanent, that makes more sense to actually give my money for. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I think that there should be a lot of reserve on the part of people who spend a lot of money in the game, so that this kind of thing doesn't keep popping up, right? Spending, well, I don't know. I think this monster eventually will get like a offer as well, right? If you have the monster, they, I think, sometimes offer like 7,000 cells or something like that for like another $200. Don't quote me on that. I may be wrong, but same thing, right? Like with Mouseron, I definitely remember his cells going on sale for like, I don't know, like they were also like for $99.99 or something. And if you go to the shop, same thing with these chests. If you continue to buy these things, they're going to keep doing this every single time. But if you guys stop and they notice that people aren't buying it, they're going to have to change it. So I would definitely say, really, really think about what you're doing and really consider. I would also ask you directly, I guess, just don't buy these things if you're watching this, okay? Because so long as that continues to happen, this structure is going to continue. The Legends Pass will come out, 3 exclusive chests, yada, 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 and it's never going to change, right? And so basically you can pay your way to getting 3 monsters to rank 5 every single time. If you spend, I believe it's like, what, $150 here, right? Plus the pass, so that's what, like, that's like $200 or something like that. If you spend, if you buy the exclusive monster and the Legends Pass and all of the chests. That's like $200 a season. Some people actually do this. Again, please consider not doing this. It doesn't make you any less valuable of a player. Just because you spend money, it doesn't really, you know, like if you're spending a lot of money does not mean the value is actually what you think it is. So I would really just think about that, you know. Yeah, so this video may trigger people. If it does, so be it. I'm prepared for backlash. Doesn't matter. This is how you make change, you know. You talk about something that a lot of people think about. I know a lot of people are on this side of the camp as well. So if you guys are watching this and you agree with this, please leave a thumbs up on the video. Please blow it up on the internet. Please subscribe to the channel because I do make other videos like this all the time talking about problems with the game. And so if you enjoy that kind of content, you're definitely going to love it over here on this channel. And I will see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. Peace.